Welcome to Tarot Tuesday, where I go live every single Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and answer your questions. My name is Allison Wagner. I'm an intuitive empath, tarot reader, and psychic. I read and feel into the energy of the cards. Welcome to Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Let me just do a quick check-in in the chat. Hey, Ken, how's it going? How you doing? Nice to see you as always. Hey, Amanda, lovely to see you. All right, so I just want to make sure that I've got volume. Yep, everything's charged up. It's ready to go. All right, so this has been a great day. Hi, nice to see you, Lily. Great people. Hi, Amanda. So I got to say, I've got a sale going on my site, and I want to make sure I say that because a lot of people have been taking advantage of it, which is fantastic. And it also includes gift cards. So I wanted to make sure I brought that up. There's been a couple of changes that have gone on. So I have my autumn sale going on. It's 15% off. Hey, Anna Marie, off any of my 1-hour services. So that is going to be tarot readings, whether it's going to be live, face-to-face over Zoom, pre-recorded, and any of the other 1-hour sessions, which include tarot lessons, manifestation, and raising your vibration if that's something you need help with. And the live tarot class is going. It began on Sunday and it is full. So if you want to take tarot from me, the next class will not be offered until March. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely gear up for it. But if you would like one-on-one lessons, take advantage of the sale and we can go over it. So just keep that in mind. What else to tell you? You can sign up for the free newsletter on my website. Again, that's ancientoakpsychicarts.com. Link is in the description below. Hey, Ruth, nice to see you. And that'll go ahead and keep you abreast of everything that's going to be coming up because there's going to be a lot of changes coming up. And I'm going to try and plan a gathering in Florida. I have had so many people reach out in this entire state to me. I had no idea how many people were here. I can't handle the weather, so obviously it's going to be inside. But so many people are here. And like I said, the people are fantastic. For me, the problem is the weather. I can't deal with the heat and humidity. I'm going to try and put something together where we can all get together. And I think it's going to be really, really cool. That's another thing. I have a camera set up coming where you will be able to see me with this camera and then also get a view of the table to see the cards. And oh my God, I am so grateful. I have all the equipment. I just could not put it together. And so I have someone that's going to come and orchestrate everything. That is coming too. Don't forget, not only do I do tarot readings, I also have a missing person consultation. Now, that is not part of the sale because that is something that's completely different. It is very involved where I use my ability to look through somebody else's eyes to find a missing loved one. It's really in depth. And so if that's something you're interested in, go ahead and read about it on my website and reach out to me to see if that's something that's appropriate for you and your loved ones. So that is a skill set that I use. Definitely think about that. Also, I have the Learning Center. That's the manifestation class, which is happening in November, the next one. And then I also have the tarot class, which started this past Sunday. So that is going now. That's 4 weeks and it's awesome. Wonderful people taking the class, really. And that happens every time. The people that sign up are just phenomenal. I do, like I said, private lessons also, if that's something you're interested in. On my website, you can check out Allison's Picks. Those are my affiliate links. And you'll find me on YouTube. I'm not really posting on Rumble right now. I think that's going to change because I need to have someone do social media for me. I hate it. It's that simple. I'm going in a bazillion different directions. I have so much work on my plate. I can't stand social media really to begin with. So I'm hiring someone to help out. Of course, I look at everything and I approve it, but I need help. So that's coming. I'm so excited. Really. So changes will come. You'll see it. I do the Zodiac readings for all signs, if you don't know that. And I also do daily tarot readings, which is a lot of fun. And that is really short and sweet. I mean, short. Sometimes it's 2.5 minutes because that's the messages that come through. Sometimes it's closer to 8 or 10 minutes because that's what wants to come through. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely go ahead and sign up. Hit the notification bell so you can see me go live. And you can also see when the video comes out. What else to tell you? There's also a membership on the channel. I know you guys are here for the live, but I have some things I have to say. So I have a membership on my channel, and that's where you get a monthly video, and I just put that out today about the month of November. Then you'll see some weekly videos come out, roughly weekly, maybe 10 days, maybe 5 days. It just depends on my schedule, but I do try and get one out as soon as I can. And then we also do the member shout out. So you're here live. If you are a member, we will do a shout out sometime throughout the evening. And when we do that, we'll see the little icon next to your name. We know that you're a member. Your name goes in here. I'm going to go like this, and I'll choose someone. And guess what? You get a free question answered. So a membership, the lowest tier is, I think it's $4.99. I think price of a cup of coffee, and you get access to all the videos, and you have the possibility of having your name pulled to have a free question. And I go live once a week, so you have the opportunity for that. If that's something you're interested in, definitely become a member. Plus, it's a great way to support the channel and be part of this awesome community. There's so many wonderful people. Aw, thank you. It's really a lot of fun. So definitely consider that. And then what else to tell you? Well, hit the notification bell. That's the main thing, because then you get the notification. And if you're enjoying tonight's show, please do me a favor and like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment if today's show resonates with you, not just in the chat, but after the video post. That really helps out the algorithm, and it also lets other people know that you enjoyed it. They can see that, not just by how many views, but they can go ahead and see it, because there's something going on with YouTube. They don't show how many people are watching live. So I can do a screen capture after the show is over, and I see about 2,500 people minimum watching. But I'm seeing from, I've talked to Ken or one of the other moderators, and they're saying they're only seeing anywhere from like 20 to 50 people. So there's some weird disconnect. And I get to see it in the analytics that YouTube is showing me. So I'm not sure why they do that. Maybe because someone's not logged into their account. I don't know what the parameters are, but it's interesting. But there are a lot of people watching live. So phenomenal. Hit the thumbs up. Leave a comment. Join in the chat. We would love to have you here. Again, it's a phenomenal community. I wouldn't show up every week if it wasn't. Trust me, I wouldn't. I'm just not that way. So at the end of today's show, I'm also going to do a general reading for the collective. That's going to be for everybody that's watching live and in the replay or whenever this video happens to find you. And I just want to say also a special thank you to all my subscribers. Again, this has been phenomenal, and we are growing this community. So all these light workers, all the people that are also psychics, and regular people that love to do this, it's a combination of everybody, but together we are bringing the light, and I love this. I think it's phenomenal. Again, I think we have a phenomenal community, and I love seeing what is happening. I get messages all the time, and I love it. It is phenomenal. So I just want to say thank you for your love and support. Let's grow this channel and get it bigger. Get a lot of people that are up on board on this. All right, so here we go. Let me move the bowl for a minute, and let's go ahead and take a look. So I've got 2 general guidelines for the live tarot shows, and the first one is it's 1 question per show. That way it doesn't become one person's personal reading, right? If you have multiple questions, then really everybody else is kind of twiddling their thumbs. That's going to be for a personal reading, so just keep that in mind. 1 question per show. You can ask a question every single show. A lot of people do. The second one is no bad language or topics. We need to keep it family friendly for YouTube, because YouTube is a censorship platform. I love YouTube. I think it's phenomenal. I think it is the best platform out there. I truly do, but I do not like censorship, and that is such a bummer that they've gone down that path. But here we are. Without YouTube, I wouldn't have you guys and I wouldn't be able to be here. I love them. So just keep that in mind. We keep it family friendly. All right, so you can submit your questions before or during the show and they will be answered live. You can post your question. It's a $20 minimum on PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. I now have Cash App. People have been emailing me for it, and I think it was Blue Ravens last week said that they wanted to use Cash App. So I got it. So it's in the description if you'd like to post it. And I think the moderators are also going to do it. So yay, I cannot wait. So that is available and I'll be able to check it online, and Stripe, by the way. So it's a $30 minimum if you're going to do a super chat, and that's because YouTube takes 40%. That's all. So $20 PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Stripe, $30 for super chat. I'm telling you now because I will not have time once we get rolling. The addresses are in the description. Disclaimer, and then we're going to go. Okay, disclaimer. This is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a therapist, and I do not give psychiatric, legal, financial, or medical advice. All right, so first question, and I think it was from Ava. Hello, Ava. Love you. Nice to see you here. Hi, Allison. I love the Cancer reading. What does the universe want to tell me today? That Cancer, I'm telling you, phenomenal. Cancer, you should be doing so many great things in your life. If you're not, think about it and start maneuvering in that way, because the universe is working with you and it wants to see you soar. Oh my God, Cancer. I cannot believe the energy that comes out of those readings. Wow. All right. So this is for Ava. What does the universe want to tell Ava today? Knight of Pentacles. We have the Five of Wands, and we have the Ace of Wands. Okay, Knight of Pentacles, Five of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. So all aces are gifts and blessings from the universe and new beginnings. Look at this. This is fire. It's passion. It's your imagination, your creativity. But we start with the Knight of Earth, the Knight of Pentacles. This is that slow and steady wins the race. It's so slow, he's walking ahead of his horse. He's keeping everything in alignment. This is being grounded, practical, stable, secure. This is planning and preparing for your future. And that's what you're doing as you're moving forward. You're looking for an opportunity in this earthly realm. And that's going to be in relationships, whether it's going to be friendships, romantic relationships, getting a pet, having a child, those kinds of relationships, work, career, retirement, finances, your health, because that is Pentacles, that's part of it. It's also going to be in education, right? Just because we graduate, we get our degrees, doesn't mean you stop learning. So part of this is also education, location, relocation, housing, everything in the 3D, and so much more. You are planning and preparing for your future on a grand scale. We do have the card of strife and drama. So this is saying to me that there might be some strife and drama. I just blew my words. There might be drama and strife. How's that? Around you right now. So just be aware of that. You might have somebody come into your energetic field that wants to pick a fight, that wants drama. Maybe they get off on that. They enjoy the energy of that. They feed off of it. Maybe they're trying to block you and actually even be a distraction on your mission, because you are definitely planning, preparing for your future. They might be an obstacle in your way. So just be aware of that, that they're doing it. Maybe it's even on a subconscious level, but they're definitely doing it. Then we have the Ace of Wands. Again, this ace is so beautiful. It is out with the old, in with the new. It's a passionate new beginning. Oh, I love all these things that are coming up. So this is really that moment where it's allowing you to really enjoy the fruits of your labor. For me, this is you planning and preparing for the future, really looking at drama, kind of calling it out. But by calling it out, I don't mean that you're confronting someone. You can if you want to, but it's more that you're seeing it for what it is, and you can either choose to turn your back to it, walk away, avoid it, or confront it. You know, that's up to you. It's a personal preference. But this is you planning and preparing for your future. See how you're walking away. I just feel like you're going away from drama. And this is you tapped into your own personal energy. This is your personal magic. It's you using your creativity, using your third eye, even using your connection to source in that way of tapping into your will, your imagination, and your determination to really do something that's inspiring for you. That's what I see coming in. I just love this. That's you. You're on fire. You're on fire right now. What do you want to do? What do you want to create? I love it. That's what the universe wants to tell you today. I love it. Hey, Izzy girl. Now anybody can ask a question. Okay. I'm going to be checking. Oh, hey, Lily, let me go ahead and see this. And where's the other one? It is a learning curve. The whole thing's a learning curve. Hey, Suzanne, nice to see you from Ottawa. I love it. So let me see. I'm going to see where your question is. Lily, where's your question? Is it in the chat? Hey, Sharon, nice to see you. Don't forget to stick around for the members' shout out, because you might get a second question then. Okay, so Lily, okay, I'm still scrolling. I don't see your question. So I see Sharon's question. Lily, post your question again and I'll see if I can find it. So Sharon says, thanks for a message from my guides. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a message from your guides. So what do they want to tell Sharon? All right, here we go. My finger. All right, here we go. All right, so this is for Sharon. All right. What do your guides want to tell you today? We have the Ten of Cups, the Lover's card, the Three of Cups. Can I have this reading? Oh my God. We have the Ten of Cups, the Lover's card, and the Three of Cups. It is all about love for you, Sharon. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. This is happy, joyful family. This is you really following your inner joy. What are you meant to do? What do you want to do? What is emotionally satisfying for you? What is your version of family? This is represented by this card. This rainbow is usually up above in an arch, and it's about reaching up into the ether and pulling down what your joy is and making it real in this earthly realm, making it a reality. They want you to find your joy, your happy, joyful family, and make it a reality if you haven't already. What a gorgeous card. Everybody wants, I've just got the goosebumps. Everybody wants the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, and you just got the Ten of Cups. With the Lover's card, so I don't know if you are looking for love on any scale, but these cards are all love. The only one that's missing, and that's because I pulled 3 cards, is the Two of Cups. So this is really on a grand scale. So whether it's a platonic relationship, getting a pet, this could be having a relationship. If you're in a loving relationship, this could be you deepening that moment, having that connection where you're more present, scheduling a date night, doing something where you're really deepening that and both people are appreciating the other one. This is that moment. But with the Lover's card, this card means choices from the heart. So if it was a love reading, yeah, maybe this would be your soulmate. But if it's not a love reading, if it's something that maybe it's career, this would be you choosing something from the heart. What is it that you feel you're divinely aligned to do? And this would be you having everything line up for you. your morals, your ethics, your values. And that is something that really comes into play here. It's a beautiful energy, choices from the heart. This is my favorite card in the entire tarot. I absolutely love this card in any deck. My favorite is the other deck because it's a Shakespearean romance, but this is just gorgeous energy. It is choices from the heart. Then we have the Three of Cups. This is that card of celebration, of enthusiasm, of really expressing a lot of love. And this is in the company of other people. This is you celebrating with friends, family, maybe even strangers. Maybe you go to a meetup group, you don't know anybody, but you guys all have something in common. Wine of the Month Club, Book of the Month Club, whatever it is. And you just have this beautiful high-vibing energy together. That is a beautiful thing. And that's something that I think is missing a lot right now. And I would love to see everybody be able to embrace this kind of energy. It lifts the frequency of the earth up in everybody else. Turn the TV off and be around high-vibing people, doing something that you love. That's what I'm getting. So this card could be people, again, platonic, romantic, a pet. This could be your career. This could be retiring. This could be a vacation. Oh my God, how beautiful. That's what the universe wants to tell you today, Sharon. I love it. All right, Lily, you sent it. Okay, where did you send it to? Hold on. Let me see. I am worried about my marriage of 38 years. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Lily. Okay, let's take a look at that. All right. Okay. So this is for Lily. Let's go ahead and take a look at your marriage of 38 years. What's happening with your marriage? We have 10 of Wands. We have the Sun card and the 8 of Pentacles. So we have the 10 of Wands, the Sun card, and then we have the 8 of Pentacles. So these cards together, this is that card of carrying so many burdens and walking away. So this tells me that the marriage is under a lot of pressure. Somebody might even feel like packing it up and leaving, going away, going their own way, right? Just kind of taking the path almost, let's say, less traveled in the sense of you're just tired, worn down. This is laying down some burdens and really regaining your energy back. This is taking a vacation. This might be one of those moments where it's just a matter of regaining energy, sleeping for like a month kind of energy. That's what this card is talking about. And look at how stark it is. She's literally packing everything up and going. I'm not telling you you're leaving or he's leaving. I'm just saying that's the energy. It's a card of being really burned out, carrying a lot of burdens around, feeling overtaxed. But the next card is the Sun card. Look at the difference. This is the most positive card in the tarot deck. This is the card that's talking about following your inner child, going back to that feeling of exuberance, following your joy. That tells me that there's a lot of love, a lot of strength and beauty in that relationship. It needs to be discovered. You need to scrape this stuff off, both of you, and tap back into this most positive card in the deck. 38 years of marriage is a long time, something to be incredibly proud of. That is something that you have that strength, you have that bond. You have that bond with each other and with spirit. This is you following a type of optimism. Maybe it's something where you both need to go on vacation together. Do something where you have date night. Do something where you mix it up. Figure out, maybe counseling. Figure something out where you can salvage it, because this tells me that marriage can be the most positive thing in your life and in his life. So that is definitely a superpower kind of card that's coming through for you. I mean, the energy that's coming off this card This is the Eight of Pentacles. This is talking about doing the work. So for you to get your marriage back on track, both of you, this is you doing the work, paying attention to details, doing your due diligence. But when you put that work in, look at the payout. It's like, do you see the colors? It's like the sun's way out here, and here's some colors that are like right here, but here's the payout for both of you. That's what I'm seeing for the marriage, but it's definitely a rocky road right now. But if you can scrape off that grayness, scrape off any bitterness or cynicism or anything like that. I don't see that in this card, but I do see burnout. I see carrying around a lot of weights, a lot of responsibilities. When I see that card, it's about doing a type of triage. Let's say that's a 10. So dial it back to 5, 6, and maybe delegate some responsibilities to other people, ask for help, release them, and don't even do them. Put some on the back burner, whatever it happens to be, to really regain your strength and energy and to lighten your load, to make your life happy again. Because this is the most positive card in the deck, which tells me two things. One, that this is your goal. This is what it could be. But this is also what you're striving towards. But it's just, I feel like the sun, because this card came out first, you need to reevaluate your responsibilities. When you lighten that load and get some freedom, that's what you're going to experience. But you need to put the work into it. Wow. So Lily, that's what the message is that's coming through. I hope that that helps and that that makes sense. Let me scroll. I know there's a lot of messages. I probably skipped some. Okay. All right. Thank you for that. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I need to check PayPal and Venmo and Cash App and Stripe. So anybody, just a reminder, Cash App is brand new. Okay, so let's do PayPal. I got to log in on these guys, so it'll be just a second. No big deal. Unless I have to do the motorcycles or traffic lights or something. Okay. All right, so let me do Venmo. I have to wait for each one to populate. They take a bit. Okay, let me go back to PayPal. Okay, this is from Dawn. Hold on. And Dawn writes, I started a new job in July, but I'm undecided if it's going to be long term. Can you give me any insight into where to go from here if not? Thank you, Allison. Love the Aquarius reading. Oh, you're welcome. I know Aquarius, I love it. And I forgot to say on there, I'm getting the second camera set up. So I've had a difficult time finding someone competent here in Florida, and now I have found someone. Okay, so that is coming, and I'm super duper excited. Okay, here we go. This is for Dawn. Okay. So let's see. Let's ask about your job. So, okay, so if your job is not long-term, where are you going to go? So we have 4 of Cups, 7 of Swords, and the 2 of Cups. So I just see if your job, if you get, if it's not long-term, I see that you're going to be a little down in the dumps on that. But this is the card of 7 of Swords. It's about you being really strategic because I think you're going to find something that you love. So I would not be too worried if that job is not long-term, because this card is telling me you're going to find something that's really aligned with you. And if you don't love the job you're at now, I think you'll love the one that you're going to end up getting after you are no longer there. But there will be that point where I feel like you're looking at it differently. So I love this saying, rejection is God's protection. If that job didn't work out, think of it as, you know what, it was perfect for that moment in time, and now you're going to go on to something bigger, better, more beautiful, something that's maybe more aligned for the direction that you're going to go for in this life. So that would be you staying in the rainbow versus looking over here at what you don't have. It's actually a great energy. That's really telling me, though, that you are going to be hurt by it. So just make that transition, Dawn, because this 7 of Swords is talking about being very strategic. This is a matter of you really looking at things in a way that is going to cause you to shift your energy in a more positive way when that happens. But you're also being strategic in not just shifting your energy, but you're being strategic in the type of job you're going to take next, because it's going to be something that's really divinely aligned for you. So that tells me you might have a couple of job offers coming in after that, or it's you looking in a couple of different areas, and that's being strategic, looking in different areas. Maybe you're looking outside the box. If you're thinking outside the box, you're looking outside the box, and that's when you find something that's divinely aligned for you. I think that you're going to find something that is very compatible for you, whether you stay at this job, if you like it, or if you don't, there's something else lined up for you. So thank you for your question. I love that. Aquarius season, it's right around the corner, not far from now. Okay, so let me go back. Hold on one second. Where is that? Okay. I'm jumping around all over the place. Okay, so hold on. Stripe timed me out. One second. Okay. Oh, that's why, because someone just booked a reading. Yay. I know. Take advantage of the sale. If you're interested in booking a personal reading or messages from your loved ones, definitely go ahead and book a reading. All right. So let me swing back over here. I'm going to I'm going to answer, Linda's question. So she says, hi, Allison, love your lives and Pisces videos. What does the universe want to tell me today? Thank you, Linda. Okay, and if you guys don't know, Linda has asked a question. I'm not kidding, like every single show since I first went live. Every single show. So, yay. I love the people that show up here. Just phenomenal. Okay, here we go. Okay. So what does the universe want to tell Linda today? We have Two of Wands, we have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Page of Pentacles. So Two of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. So this is really talking about you figuring out what it is that you want to do in this world. I think that you're really looking around and you're taking a lot of things into consideration. But while you're doing that, you still need to clarify your intention. Really get it clear and solid in your mind what it is that you want to do. Because once you do that, then you have something solid to grab onto to start manifesting it in. Because you're leaning towards one, but you need to hold both to really make something substantial happen for yourself. That's what I see. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles, and she plans and prepares for the future. To me, this is your clarifying your intention because you're about to do something in your future. This could be a job, retirement, buying a home, moving. It could be working on your health. It could be anything in the earthly realm because she's the Queen of Earth, and it's a slow-moving energy. Planning and preparing for your future, it's not something that's fly by night. You're really taking all those necessary steps. You're taking one careful foot in front of the other because you don't want to trip and fall and make a mistake. So for me, this is you getting that clarity because you're planning and preparing for your future. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. This page is talking about presenting you with an opportunity. To me, this is you planning and preparing for your future. And now I feel like you're doing some groundwork to really see what's a reality. Because I feel like you want to bring it into reality in this earthly realm. You're looking for opportunity. So let's say you were looking to move, you wanted a house. You're doing your research. You're looking to see what the property taxes are. What's the neighborhood like? What's the crime rate? What is, if it's an HOA, what is the HFE? What about assessments? Right? You're looking at all these different things. What are the neighbors like? Maybe if it's something local, you're able to drive through there at night on a Friday night. Is it loud? Are there obnoxious neighbors? Right? Is there a basketball hoop or one of those mobile things and in the cul-de-sac? Well, then you know it's going to be loud and there's kids there. What are you looking for? That's what you're like doing all your research. That's what this is telling me. But this tells me that it's just you getting clear what it is that you want to do, because you have some big moves coming up for your future. That's what the universe wants to tell you. Do your homework. All right. Thank you, Linda, for your question. All right. So how's the chat doing? Hey, Dawn. Good. I hope that that helped. It looks like it's positive both ways, whether you stay or whether you get a different job, I have to say. Hey, Renato. Good morning, and left from Germany. Good morning, Laura Nusse. I don't know if I can say your name right. BT. A lot of people. I love it. Hey, Sherry, nice to see you. All right, so here we go. This next question is from Michelle, and she writes, "Hi, Allison. Love your lives and my reading with you last week. Thank you. Flattery gets you everywhere. I scheduled another reading for next week and grabbed some gift certificates for my son, daughter, and best friend. I love it. Yeah, take advantage of the sale. I honor that price for those services. Thank you for offering the sale. You're welcome. Thank you, Michelle. Okay, so here we go. And my question is the same thing. All right, what does the universe want to tell me today? Okay, that's going to be, I think, the question of the day, but that's because I say it in my videos, you guys. But it's true. What does the universe want to tell you today? What do you need to know? That's why I say it. What do you need to know today? All right, so what does the universe want to tell Michelle today? We have King of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, Michelle, and the Four of Swords. Wow. We have the King of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Four of Swords. So, luck and right timing, the wheel turns in your favor with this King of Cups energy. So this is telling me that you have really gone deep with your emotions. You've done a lot of exploration work, that you have a very mature and you have a high emotional IQ. This is allowing you to really step into who you are. This is the most intuitive of all the kings. And for me, this is you intuitively being able to feel into what it is you want to do, who you want to be around, and you're able to be at peace with yourself. I think it's a beautiful energy. I think emotionally you are at peace. And I don't think a lot of people can say that because they're at different stages. A lot of people are still struggling or they're maneuvering through things. But I have a lot of peace that's coming off of the energy of that card. Luck and right timing. This is really about you grabbing the wheel. The wheel turns in your favor. It's beautiful Jupiter energy, and this is your time. This is your time. You are at peace. You're enjoying your life, and the wheel is turning in your favor. That's something special. That's allowing you to really create something special. And I don't limit it to one thing, expand it out. With this Four of Swords energy, this is your heart. This is you having this rest, recovery, relaxation. I feel that you're at a point in your life that everything is going so well. You have the ability to take a nap when you want to, right? It's almost like being retired and you can do whatever it is that you want to do. It's like you've worked so hard to get to this point that now life is easy and there's a payoff. This is you basically being able to recharge your battery and your heart. King of Cups, and we've got a heart here and it's on a string. I just think that a lot of beautiful things are lining up for you. I think if you're looking to enhance the love in your life with your relationships, you mentioned your son and daughter, if you wanted to enhance those relationships, or with friends or other family members, your partner, this is an excellent time for you to tap into that energy because the wheel is turning in your favor. And I feel like it's allowing you to have a lot of beautiful things come into your life, especially with relationships. I feel that there is a focus on relationships. It can be in other areas too, but I really feel there's a big focus there. Wow, Michelle, that's what the universe wants to tell you today. Thank you, and I look forward to having another reading with you. All right, and for everybody you bought gift certificates for, I look forward to that. That'll be fun. All right, and next, so this is going to be from Chantel from New Hampshire. Okay. So she writes, "Hi, Allison. Hope you're doing well. I am. Thank you very much. I'm really enjoying your daily readings in addition to the Zodiac videos. Loving the Taurus and Gemini. Yeah, they're rocking. They're rocking. Okay, I need some clarity. What does the universe want to tell me today about my love life? Love you, Chantel from New Hampshire. Okay, let's go ahead and find out. What does the universe want to tell Chantel about her love life? Here we go. You know what? I need to get a love deck for you. No, I'm going to grab this one. I just feel like this one needs to be a little explosive. I'm kind of getting a hit off you, Chantel. Let's go ahead and see. Okay. This deck is so big, I have to shuffle it sideways. All right, here we go. All right, this is for Chantel. What does the universe want to tell her about her love life? 9 of Pentacles, the Judgment card, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, look at this energy. We've got 9 of Pentacles, the Judgment card, and we've got the Knight of Wands. Look at that explosive energy. Wow. So this is the universe saying you are very comfortable in your own skin. This is you being self-reliant, independent, really enjoying the finer things in life. There's a lot of refinement in this card, and it's really allowing you to enjoy just being you. You can enjoy your own company in addition to having somebody else. And you know what that means? You're going to meet someone that's going to be able to appreciate you because you know you are worthy and deserving of love. And that's fantastic, because when you know that, then the other person can sense that, whether they can articulate it or not, it's there. And there's an expectation of how to be treated and what you will accept and not accept in a relationship. This is a beautiful energy. This is being independent and self-reliant and really enjoying it and at peace with yourself. So then we have the Judgment card. This is that moment where you're having a compassionate review of your past. To me, this is you really having a lot of revelations right now. I think you're looking at a lot of past relationships, what's worked, what hasn't worked, and why. When you know the why behind it, it allows you to see red flags if there were some in past relationships, but you're also able to see what worked. And I think that this is something that you're evaluating right now in your life, and you're getting a lot of revelations. So that's part of your love life that's coming in. It's doing this review of past loves. And the Knight of Wands, this is you now rushing in after you've done that work. You're enjoying yourself. You've looked at past relationships. You've processed it intellectually. And now you're able to step into this energy of being able to create a type of momentum to find someone. This is what it's telling me. It's you creating a momentum now. So maybe you're maybe you're in hermit mode, actually. You know, this is Virgo energy. So maybe it's, you're very independent and you're enjoying your own company. You're comfortable in your own skin and you're comfortable with other people. This is you having to make an effort to really get out there and meet someone. This is a card that's very fast moving. So maybe it's just you have to get up and go meet someone. We're going into holiday season. Go out to a party if you get invited, right? And if you're not invited to one, create one. Start making phone calls. Join a meetup group. Do a singles club, whatever it is, and keep going until you find people that you resonate with, right? Maybe it's Book of the Month Club, whatever you enjoy. Put yourself out there. Look at that gorgeous energy. This is you doing it. That's what I'm getting. Just do it. That's what the universe wants to tell you. You got to put yourself out there. So thank you, Chantel from New Hampshire. All right. So just checking in to see how everybody's doing over here. I love it. So we are 43 minutes in. So this is what I need to tell everybody. Final call, because it takes a while for people to start putting their questions together. If you have a question that you want to ask, definitely submit it now. If you're not sure what to ask and you'd like to ask a question, then you can say something like, what does the universe want to tell me today? Or sometimes, I haven't seen the question come up yet, sometimes people will say, I have a loved one that passed away, and is there a message from the other side? They word it differently, but that's basically what it is, where I use my mediumship skills to go ahead and get that message. Or from a pet. A lot of times people have a pet that's passed away and they want to know how they are. Or if the pet is alive, they want to know what the pet thinks of them. We've seen that come in, and that's been from, I've seen a horse, I've seen parrots come in, cats, dogs. It's been really fun. All right, so if you have a question, those are just some ideas. Definitely go ahead and submit it. And this next question is from Marty in Costa Rica, and he writes, "Hello, Allison. Love your Aries videos. I booked a reading. Fantastic. What does the universe want to tell me today?" Thank you, Marty from Costa Rica. I'll be watching in the replay. Okay, let's go ahead and see. All right, I'm going to continue using this deck. That's funny. I love that. All right, so what does the universe want to tell Marty today? Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and the Strength card. Okay, so we have Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and we have the Strength card. Gorgeous energy. So the universe wants to tell you to start doing your due diligence on something. This is you paying attention to all the details, putting some hard work, effort, and energy into something, and it's going to pay out for you. There's something about you focusing on something by doing a lot of work in your life right now, and there's going to be a big payout. We have the Knight of Wands. This is you really putting a lot of will and determination, a lot of focus into something that you're really passionate about. These two cards together makes you unstoppable. This is you doing all that work and putting your focus into it. It's almost like, I almost feel like it's magician energy, where you're in charge of all the tools in your tool belt and you're able to reinvent yourself. It's very, very powerful that's coming through. That's the energy that's there for you to tap into that with work. And then we have the Strength card. This is your strength and courage. This is you tapping into this ability to tame that self-doubt, any type of self-sabotaging behavior or attitudes that are coming in from your subconscious mind. This is you taming that beast. I feel that this is allowing you to really overcome something in your life, but you do this due diligence, this work. You put this work in every day, and it's tied to the Strength card where you're overcoming any type of self-doubt. I think, in other words, you're doing the inner work. And that tells me something huge and phenomenal is coming your way. This could be in a relationship. This could be in business. This could be in your finances, your health. This could be a spiritual connection that you're putting the work into. Maybe you're doing a lot of learning, a lot of studying, a lot of spiritual work. This could be a lot of different things, but whatever it is, it's definitely paying off for you. I have to turn my fan on. I'm about to have a meltdown. Oh my God. I can't handle the heat, guys. It's so intense. Here, I'm a Californian. It is fucking gnarly. I cannot handle the heat here. So there it is. That is beautiful. Marty from Costa Rica. I want to go there, but it cannot be when it's hot and humid. Oh my God. Thank you for your question. All right. All right, so not sure. Are you looking for the Cash App? That's now available. So many people asked for it that I went ahead and got it over the weekend. I got it like, I don't know, maybe whenever it came out. What was that, 15, 20 years ago? But I never used it. Anyway, so I've reestablished a new one. So it's definitely there. Okay. So if you send it through Cash App, I'm going to be checking just to let you know. All right, so next question. Again, final call. If anybody is interested, try to pay for my question right now, please. Okay, definitely, Melanie. Let me know. We have plenty of time. This is just final call for you guys to get your questions in. Okay, so the next question is from Tomas, and he is in Mexico. So he says, "Hi, Allison. Hope you're well." I am. Thank you. I hope you are too. I love the members only video that you shared recently. That was today, right? I feel like it's been a week since I did it. Yeah, I think that was today. And if it's the one if it's the same one we're talking about. And the Aquarius video, a lot of Aquarians here tonight. How will my business perform in 2026? Thank you so much, Tomas from Mexico. Okay, let's go ahead and find out. All right. And I didn't say it, Tomas, on the Aquarius video. I forgot. I'm getting a second camera, and I'm so grateful I finally found someone. And it should be a matter of time. I'm just trying to get our schedules lined up. I'm so grateful for this. Okay, so here we go. How will Tomas's business perform in 2026? Judgment card. The Knight of Wands. I've been sitting here shuffling. How come the same cards keep coming out? The energy. Wow. So we've got the Judgment card. We've got the Knight of Wands. And we have, sorry, what is it? 10 of Wands. So this is really telling me that there's going to be peaks and valleys. It's going to be up and down. This is not steady, and it's not steady growth. It's up and down. So I don't know what you do, but to me, this is the Judgment card. This is you having major revelations. So this is about you really looking at the big picture of what your business is doing, and you're also going to be comparing it to previous years, and you're looking forward. To me, this is your analytics. So you're comparing it to past years, and you're looking forward with projections. So to me, this is you really gaining that information, and you're gaining a lot of revelations on what's going on, because this tells me, these two cards together, that this is going to go way up very quickly, and it also comes down. I don't think coming down is quick, but it rises up very fast, but then it's also going to come down. I'm getting that it's going to be an up and down throughout the year. So whatever it is that you do, that's you planning accordingly. If you're selling something that's always active around holidays, well, then maybe the sales are high and then they drop off. It's that kind of energy. It's not a consistency. So this is telling me, because it's a very fast moving card, that you're going to rise up fast, and it's super high vibing, positive, lots of money. And then you come down. This is the 10 of Wands. This is the card of kind of like a burnout. So I feel like it peters out, but then it goes back up. So I'm not showing that it just stays down. So this is that moment where you want to look at, why is it coming down? How can you do something to have it go up, down, or maybe be stable? Unless that's the nature of the business, and then that's when you just plan ahead and you just save, and you know that when the times are slow, you've got money in the bank account from the good times, and then that evens it out, right? But this is what I'm seeing that's coming in for your business, but I don't see it failing. I don't see anything like that. I just see that as the nature of your business. I see that it's a really good business, but it's you having to look at that and just know that that is what's coming, is what I'm getting. But I'm getting that it's actually really positive. All right, Tomas, that's what the universe wants to tell you today. All right, so let me come over here. I'm going to check Cash App really quick. Okay, so not in Cash App. Let me check Stripe. I thought I saw someone say that they were going to do it. Maybe I was wrong. So what is it? Right there with you, babe. Book with her. She is having a discount this month. Yeah, it's I have met so many phenomenal people, and I have to say, it is a wonderful job to be able to help people see things in their life and to make changes and get insight into things. I love what I do. All right, let me go ahead and refresh. I'm very lucky. My whole life has led me to this position, and I'm thrilled. I'm doing exactly what I'm meant to do. All right, let me pull this up. I keep getting timed out, so I have to pull it up. Sorry, guys. Hold on. This is, okay. So this is from Leslie. All right. And someone just booked a reading. I missed the name. It went by fast. Hold on. I have to go back to a different screen. Okay. Can you please tell me how my daughter is doing emotionally? I'm trying to give her a lot of support, but not sure how well I'm doing. Thank you so much. Okay, Leslie, let's go ahead and take a look at that. I'm going to switch decks for you for that. All right. All right, so how is your daughter doing emotionally? We have Nine of Swords. We have the World card and the Moon card. So we've got Nine of Swords, the World card, and the Moon card. So it looks like she's really going through something that is a little on the traumatic side for her emotionally. So this is the Nine of Swords. So swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. It's represented by these birds. These are birds of thought. So for her, it's like a never-ending nightmare. So I think that she's overthinking things, overprocessing things, and it might be that she's overplaying or she's playing something over and over in her mind. Maybe it was an incident that happened or a trauma that happened, and she's just replaying it. She's caught in that trauma loop, and that is creating this feeling of a never-ending nightmare. So she thinks about it when she goes to bed. She thinks about it when she wakes up, and it's that constant plague. This is where things start stacking up on top like a ladder with guilt, shame, anger, fear. There's a lot of different emotions, and some might even be piggybacking on others. And it's a really hard thing to work through, but we do have the World card. And the World card is here. It's the last card in the major arcana. It's the 21. This is that moment when one door behind you closes and a new one opens. And the new one is you starting this next chapter of your life, taking a leap of faith, because this circles you back to the Fool, where you take that leap of faith. So for me, this is saying that she is really trying to put something behind her, but it's just plaguing her emotionally. But she's playing it over and over in the mind. Then we have this card too. Again, she's trying to put it behind her, but we have this card too, and I feel like she's buried in her emotions. This is the Moon. It's illusion, it's fear. It could be your intuition also. I feel that she is really underwater, and I feel that she's trying to come up for air. So I feel like her emotions are really overwhelming her. I feel that between the Moon card and that Nine of Swords, I feel like she's going through an actual trauma. So I think that it's something that she can work through. I feel that you're definitely there for her, but she's internalizing a lot of stuff that's going on right now. I would say, it might even be something that if it doesn't turn around, depending on how she is, she might even, maybe a counselor would help. Just because this is some dark energy, and I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just saying, because she's going through something really serious, whatever it might be, and she's trying to start a new chapter in her life. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. Maybe somebody would help her that's a professional, that is in a neutral position. So someone that is like outside, that doesn't know anything, that she can just talk to. I don't know. I feel like there's something to that might benefit her. But I do feel that she's just really underwater. Water is your emotions, right? So I hope that helps, gives you some insight, Leslie. Hi, Melanie. Thank you. So I just want to see if she's on here. Hi, Poppy. Nice to see you, Jersey girl. I think I saw your comment earlier. I mean, like on one of the videos. I have a hard time remembering which one. Okay. The Cash App code. You know what? It's in the link in the description. It's the $ and then my name. It's Allison with one L. So Allison Wagner 111. Okay, so I just want to see. Okay, so thank you, Leslie. I hope that that makes sense. All right, thank you for your question. Okay, so the next one is from, let's see, hold on. Nope, that's a reading. Okay, so let me go over here. I just want to double check Cash App. Nope, still nothing on Cash App. I know people are saying it. Okay, so let me come over here. This is going to be from Melanie Doyle. Oops. Oops. Hold on, let me back out. So Melanie, I don't know your question. Did I already miss it? Because there's been a lot of activity in the chat. So if you already posted it, I don't know where it's at. Here it is. Hope you can see the $20. Yep, but I don't see your question. Hold on. Here it is. My question was, how long has the husband been cheating on me? I did it just now on an orange link. Oh, wait. How long has your husband been cheating on you? Okay. I wasn't sure what the other part is. Okay, so I just want to say time is hard in the tarot to do something like that, but I'm going to pull that question and find out. So let's see what the universe wants to tell you on that one. I'm actually going to get a different deck on that. All right, so how long has your husband been cheating on you? All right, here we go. Four of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so I've got the Four of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Six of Pentacles. 4 years, 4 months, just because it's a Four of Pentacles. And look at that stubborn, stuck energy. With the Fool, this is a new chapter. So I would say that if I had to guess, 4 years, 4 months, just because I'm focused on the 4. Then we have the Six of Pentacles. This is really saying, you know, it's the 6, but that card is talking about tender care at hand, being open to receive. So maybe he's been open to cheating on you for 6 years, but he's been cheating on you for 4. If I had to interpret it that way, if we're looking at numbers, that's what I would do. But this is taking that leap of faith and being open to a new chapter. And I think that he was wide open, that he's looking for that. But this is a stubborn, stuck energy. This is someone that's not happy. So that would be it if we're looking at time. Thank you, Melanie, for your question. I don't know what else to elaborate on for that. It's just us looking at time, and that was really clear cut. Sorry you're having to go through that. Just looking to see if there's a response. 4 years, 4 months makes sense. I dated back in the 2020 and I really need to finish it. Thanks so much. Wow. Wow. I'm sorry. What a bummer. That is really a bummer. Hi, Green Valley. Nice to see you. Okay, so let's see. All right. I just want to come back over here. I'm going to refresh before I get timed out on all these platforms. Okay. And let me come over here. And over here. Okay. Oh, here's one from Sherry. Okay, that was Venmo. Oh, thank you. I think it'll really give you a lot of insight when we get into it. We can really drill down on things. Okay, so this is from Sherry. Hello, Allison. Always looking forward to watching the live chats, Sagittarius and daily readings. Oh, Sherry, thank you so much. Flattery gets you everywhere. And I hope you had a safe move, by the way. Love all of them. My question for the universe today is, what is very important that the universe wants me to know for the rest of November? Thank you, Allison, and for your kindness. Oh, thank you, Sherry. I appreciate it. All right, so let's go ahead and see. What does the universe want you to know for the rest of November? All right, this is for Sherry. All right, we've got Page of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, and the Three of Swords. All right, we've got Page of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, and the Three of Swords. So you know, this is my Hamlet card, to act or not to act, to be or not to be, and the 10 of Wands and the Three of Swords. So this is really telling me that you're pausing right now. You have a decision, there's an opportunity that's before you, but you're pausing for a moment because you're not sure if it's good for you or not. This is an opportunity for you to do a lot of research into something to see if it's meant for you. You might even want to seek out a mentor or somebody else that maybe is an advisor in that arena to see if this is good for you. The 10 of Wands is really talking about the card of burnout. It's looking at your energy right now. This is an excellent time for you to really restore your health. I think it's a great time for you to catch up on sleep, to do something like energetically, right? Because this is you laying down some burdens. This is you looking at what you've just done, how you've expended your energy, and now restoring it, calling it back to, so to speak, not retrieving it from other people, but you know, really doing some restorative things, sleeping good, eating good. This could be taking walks, doing stuff that's very loving and nurturing for yourself to restore your energy back to where it's supposed to be. If you're taking on a lot of responsibility, too many burdens, it is that triage approach, where you're laying some things down. You are not doing everything at the same time. Put some stuff on the back burner, delegate to other people, and really, you know, look at what it is that you're doing. Have some quiet time and alone time. Really have some peace, because that tells me when you're burned out like this, you're not able to have peace. We also have the Three of Swords. This is something where it's a card of loss, and what I'm getting is that there's still some healing that needs to take place for you. This is traditionally the card with the red heart with the three swords going in it. It's pulling a sword out and healing that wound, healing that aspect of self. So for me, this is saying, the universe is saying, you still have healing to do, and that you can focus on that. But it's about you having an opportunity, looking at your energy and healing your heart. To me, this is like, it's almost looking like going to a retreat, like for a week or a month, and just recuperating, right? Not going out on these adventures, not going sightseeing if it's a vacation. It's kind of one of those days where you stay in the hotel for a week, order room service, and all you do is eat and sleep and maybe shower. Maybe, right? It's that kind of that's that kind of energy where it's just this type of recovery that's coming in. And that's going to be a physical, mental, and spiritual type of recovery for you. That's what I see coming. Wow, that's what the universe wants you to know for November. Wow. Wow. Stay inside, get room service, and relax and recover and heal your heart. I love it. Well, I hope you can do it through the month of November. I love it. All right. Yep. Self-care is the best. It absolutely is. I hope everybody out there knows that you are worthy and deserving of love. Self-love and self-care is so important. Whether you're a male or female, please know you are worthy and deserving of love. All right. So this is an excellent opportunity. So we did final call. You can still submit questions. I just give everybody enough time to be able to do that. So we're also going to do the member shout out now. So if you are a member and you are watching, definitely sign off in the chat because you have the opportunity to possibly win a free question tonight. If you're watching and you're not a member and you want to know how to become one, go to the YouTube channel and it'll say join. You can see the different tiers of membership. For the cost of a cup of coffee, you can join and you can have access to all the videos. And every time I go live and you're here and you sign off in the chat, you have the opportunity to have your name go in the bowl and you could win a free question. So, oops. So I'm going to go ahead and dump these out and I'm going to see who is here tonight. So I know, where is it? I'm just looking at the names right now. So Ava is here. Sharon, are you still here? All right. So all the members sign off. Ruth is here. Ruth, are you still here? I have to ask because sometimes you guys, I know everyone's got things to do. You might not be here. I don't want to call your name and you're not here. Okay, so I'm trying to find everybody's names. Amanda, are you still here? Guys, sign off in the chat. Yay, Ruth. Okay, Amanda, great. Ken, are you here? Sharon, you're here. Okay, great. Sharon is in the bowl. Ava's in the bowl. Amanda's in the bowl. Ruth is in the bowl. And Ken is here? I have no idea. Okay. Sherry, I'm looking for your name right now. Sherry, right here. All right, perfect. Ken is here. Okay. Where is he? Hi, Ken. Okay, got you right here. All right. So anybody else? Anybody else that's a member that's watching, sign off. I just want to make sure. Okay, moderators, I'm going to let me know if I've missed anybody, but they need to be here right now. It can't be something from 30 minutes ago because I want to make sure that they're here. Dawn, okay. What is Dawn's last initial? Is it Dawn H? Dawn, right here. Okay. All right. Anybody else? Jacqueline, are you a member? It is Dawn H. Okay. So Jacqueline, if you want to become a member, then I can put your name in the bowl. I'll give you a moment if that's something you want to do. Let me know. If not, that's okay too. There's no pressure. There's absolutely no pressure at all. It's something, if you want to do it, then that works out fine. Just seeing if there's anybody else here. You're just bad with the computer. No, I totally understand. So that's up to you. All you have to do is hit the button. I don't know what else it's going to ask you. So if you want to join tonight, Jacqueline, I'll wait for you. If not, you want to do it on another night, that's okay too. So you got to be a member to go in the bowl. So Louise, if you want to become a member, go to the YouTube channel, hit join and become a member. And then I can put you in the bowl. Okay. So I'm going to go on to the next question while we're waiting and see if anybody else joins in. Moderators, please let me know if there's somebody else that is a member that's here. Okay. So this is going to be, the next question is from, I'm going to put these over here now. This is from Brenda from Oregon, and she writes, "Hi, Allison. Thank you for your daily readings and Capricorn videos. I want to move to Florida. Is this a positive move for me and my family? Thanks, Brenda from Oregon." Okay, let's go ahead and take a look. If you've been watching, you already know how I feel. It is hot and humid here. So if you can handle that, it's a great place to be if you can handle that. That's the caveat for Florida. Okay, so This is for Brenda. Is Florida a positive move for you and your family? Yes. Oh my God. First card out, the Ace of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. Oh my God, it's a phenomenal move for you. We have the Ace of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. So when I ask a yes or no question and I get an ace, that's an immediate yes. And it's the Ace of Love. This is you getting in touch with love, your emotions, your intuition, your connection to source. That tells me, I think that as an intuitive hit, you already know that this is a really good place for you. Maybe you've already been here to check it out. This is really telling me that this is you really being able to tap into that energy and come here, and it will be successful and you'll actually thrive here. So this is knowing that you are a beautiful, majestic swan. This is a noble creature. Its reflection is here in the water with a tiara and a jeweled necklace. That is a reminder that you are noble, that you know it in your own mind, in your heart, and Source knows that you're noble, even if the people around you don't know, even if your family doesn't know. Maybe you have teenagers, they probably won't acknowledge it, right? But it's that moment where you know in your heart of hearts that you are noble and you're acting accordingly. This move tells me that you're doing something that is right for you and your family. It is a positive move. Then we have the Eight of Swords. This is really talking about this moment of you're leaving trouble behind. That tells me that maybe you're leaving a neighborhood behind, people behind. Maybe it is an economic move that you're doing, political move, whatever it is, you're leaving trouble behind and you're going on to a better time in your life. Calmer time, more relaxing. Maybe you're going to have more freedom when you're here because you do have a lot of freedom here. So that's something that's really coming in. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles. This is putting the work into something, your due diligence, paying attention to the details. It tells me that by you moving here, this is something that you've really been planning and preparing for. You've done your research and you know that this is something that you want to do. It looks good. The energy is saying this is a phenomenal move for you, that you and your family members would all benefit from coming to Florida. It's putting your due diligence in, paying attention to the details. So if you're going to buy a home here, pay attention to the details. Was it hit by a hurricane? Is there mold, right? You're really looking at that. If it's an HOA, is there about to be an assessment? You really need to do your research when you come to Florida, and just know that the home inspectors aren't going to do a very good job. So be prepared in case you have to do an HOA. There's no regulation here, really. That's why I'm saying that. I'm saying that from personal experience coming from a different state. I'm coming from California. It's just a different ballgame here. So there's just not a lot of regulation. So it's a scammy state, and there's some good people here, but it is a scammy state. So you really want to make sure that you really do your due diligence when you come here. Okay, that's for Brenda from Oregon. And Jacqueline says, I don't want to miss your pot. Don't worry about it. That's next time, just whenever. Don't even worry about it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead then and choose a name. All right, so here it is. All right, this is for all the members. I'm going to go ahead and choose a name, and somebody gets a free question. Here we go. This is Sharon. Oh my God, Sharon. All right, Sharon. So think of a question you want to ask. I love it. See, this is the only time that someone can win twice. If you post a question and then you actually win it. Oh, I love that. That's so cool. All right, Sharon, think of a question and we'll go ahead and answer it. What else to tell you? Okay, so I'm going to go on to the next one while you're doing that. And this is, hello, Allison. Love your shirts and Virgo videos. Thank you. I'm kind of tired of wearing black. I used to love it. I wore it for so long, but I just can't do it. It reminds me of mourning. I just can't do it anymore. So I wear the bright colors. I'm Gen X. I'm from the 80s. I love it. And I'm in hot Florida. I have to wear linen. So all these shirts you see me wear are linen because, my God, I have a meltdown. Plus, it's positive, it's upbeat. It's just, this is my thing. I love it. So yeah, thank you. You love my shirts and my Virgo videos. Thank you. I'm a fellow Virgo too. My question is, what does the universe want to tell me about my finances? Will I be okay to retire in the next 3 to 5 years? Thanks, Beth from Boston. Okay, let's go ahead and find out. Yeah, I love Gen X. Yay. All right, Sharon, I'm still looking for your question. All right, this is for Beth from Boston. What does the universe want to tell me about my finances? Will she be okay to retire in the next 3 to 5 years? Okay, let's find out. All right, here we go. This is for Beth. We have the Devil card. We have the Magician. Whoa, what a lineup. Oh my God, and the Ace of Cups. And I've been shuffling. Look at this lineup. Beth, the Devil, the Magician, and the Ace of Cups. So we're asking a yes or no question. Are you okay to retire in the next 3 to 5 years? Yes, but the Devil and the Magician, hold on there. So don't get scared when you see the Devil. It's not always toxicity or something negative. Every card in the tarot has light and shadow. This is Capricorn energy. This is you putting all that work into something. This is you building your mountain of money, building your resources up. This is you putting all that energy into it. This is your internal drive that gets you going. You are really focused on retiring, period. To me, you're just incredibly focused on hitting some marker that you have. I think that you have a certain number in mind and you're on point to get it, because this ace is saying yes, it's going to happen 3 to 5 years. That's telling me you're looking at a certain amount of money coming in, certain investments maybe paying off. If they go high, you can do it at 3 years. If it's a slower progression to where you want to be, maybe it's stretched out to 5, whatever's coming in for you. You are focused and you're making it happen. This is your intense will, determination, and focus of you creating the life that it is that you want. You are not holding back and you are going for it, and you are really, really incredibly focused on this. This is really something that is coming into fruition. I mean, your focus is so intense with these two cards, your drive and your focus, that this, I would say, honestly, 3 years. I would go for the shorter one. If you can keep it at this pace with this Ace of Cups, you're probably doing something that you love. You're right on point. You've worked really hard for this. This is you keeping your eye on the prize, so to speak. It's all lining up for you. I would say that it is absolutely on point. I would say you don't even have any distractions coming in. The Magician is so focused and the Devil is just work, 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 work for you. But you're doing something that you love, and retiring will be something that you love. So it's definitely coming in for you. Thank you, Beth from Boston. Wow. Just a disclaimer, because we're talking finances, I am not a financial advisor, but that looks really good. Wow. Everyone wants to be you right now. All right. So let me come back over here to Sharon. I saw your question come in and it says, please let me know my future with horses. I own one and watch over 10. Ooh, I love it. Let me see. Do I have something that's going to be horses? Do I have horses? I'm going to have to find a deck that has horses in it. I'll do that, so I'll have it for the show. You're a member. Let me go ahead and do that. I'll do some research. Okay, so I'm going to use this deck. The Knights have horses, but I want something that's going to have more animals in it. So I'll look. I'm an animal nut anyway, so it'll give me something else to do. Here we go. All right, this is for Sharon. So, what is your future with horses? We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Let me show you this energy. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the, what is this again? Sorry, the Eight of Pentacles. Did I get that right order? Okay, yeah, sorry. King of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, and then we have the Page of Cups. Sorry, I thought I reversed them by accident. Gorgeous energy. Look at how lush that is. So this is the King of Pentacles. This is where your horses fall under. This king plans and prepares for his future. He is one of those energies where he is tapped in. He has a lot of resources. This is telling me that horses are your future, that this is something that you can not only do for love, but you can do as a type of work. You said you watch over 10. This tells me that this will allow you to even expand that when if you decided to have more stables, whether it's you are housing horses or whether you go and maybe you work horses at other people's property, whatever it is. I think this is a lucrative business for you, and it can even be something that you actually expand, but it's something that you truly love. I feel like it really grounds you, and it's also a spiritual connection that's coming in for you. It's a beautiful energy. That's something where you know exactly what you're getting into. You know, you're very grounded on it. You're very reality based on it. The other thing that's coming in is that it takes a lot of work. It's not easy. I think that, but you're putting the due diligence in, the work, the time, the effort, you're paying attention to the details. So it's that kind of energy where you're paying attention to the details. Does the horse need its hooves done? I don't know what that's called, but when they file it down, right? Does it need new shoes? Does it need to be run? Is it moody? I don't know. I don't know horses very well, but I love them, but I don't know them very well. But it's one of those energies where you know, maybe just the way the horse looks at you, you have an insight into what it's thinking, how it's feeling, right? Because they all have their own personalities. But this is you being able to do that work. And the thing is, when you're doing something that you love, it doesn't feel like work, even if you're putting a lot of intense energy and focus into it. And that's what I think is coming in for you. I think that this is just something that you truly love, because the Page of Cups is here. That's Cupid energy. To me, this is you doing something that you love. And it could be something that's new for you because it's a page, it's a young energy. It keeps you young at heart, what it is that you're doing. You know, it's a beautiful energy that allows you to tap into this beautiful, exuberant feeling of love. So, yeah, I see a future for you watching horses, but I also see it being very lucrative for you. You know, and that's about you maybe thinking about expanding your business, hiring someone to help you, whatever it might be. I think that it's something that would really work out big for you. And I think that people see that you love it. That's another thing too. I hope that that makes sense. I'm just going to look. So just to let you know, there's a certain minimum, I think. What is that noise? So for Brenda in Oregon, if you're still watching, I don't know if you're watching live, I just want to let you know, get ready for the frogs. They're all over my windows. Just get ready for the bugs and the animals that are here. It is something different and unique. I've got snakes everywhere. I've got all kinds of stuff. All right. Yeah, you're supporting your horse habit. I love it. I love it. How beautiful. Yeah. Ah, I would love to be around that. That sounds like fun. If you were in Florida, they have horses that actually go out in the ocean and they go to one of the islands. When the weather cools down, I actually want to go and do that. I just can't handle the heat. But that's something that's on my bucket list for Florida. Yeah, it's going to be fun. All right. So, next question. All right. It is from, how are we doing on time? Good. Okay. So, let me, oh, I got timed out. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Oops. And hold on. So many clicks. Okay. All right. This is from Vinny from Vegas. Oh my God, I love it. Hi, Allison. Love your live shows and your Scorpio videos. And I booked a reading for my birthday. I love it. I saw that come in earlier. Several readings came in earlier. Thank you, Vinny. I look forward to that. That's going to be fun. I love Vegas. I love Vegas. I could live there in a heartbeat. I absolutely love it. I think it is phenomenal. I love it. But I'm a Californian, so you guys hate us. So, but I love Vegas. No, you guys love me because I'm from San Diego. Everyone loves San Diego. All right, here we go. So, hi, Allison. Love your live shows and your Scorpio videos. And I booked a reading for my birthday. LOL. That's funny. I love it. And what does the universe want to tell me today? Love you, Vinny from Vegas. All right, Vinny. Vinny, if I go to Vegas, sign up for the newsletter. We have to meet. Okay. Here we go. I think you've asked a question before. That name sounds familiar. All right. So what does the universe want to tell Vinny today? We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Three of Wands. And we have the Nine of Wands. Okay. Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and then we have the Nine of Wands. So what this is really talking about, quality, quality, quality. You're looking for quality people doing quality work. This is teamwork makes the dream work kind of card. This is really that kind of cooperation and that sense of just loving that dynamic that's coming in. This is a beautiful energy for you. So the universe wants you to know that right now working together with other people really benefits you. And it builds a strong foundation. So whether it's in business or home, wherever it might be, it's really something that's allowing you to set yourself up for something powerful and strong. Then we have the Three of Wands. This is you manifesting something in. These two cards together, quality people manifesting something in. You could be building a strong family. You could be building a strong foundation. You could be building strong health. When if you are focused on your health, when if you're involved in a running club, when if you have a personal trainer, this teamwork makes the dream work, and you're putting this out into the universe. Training for a marathon, this is what it is that you want to complete, and the ships are being called in. It's that kind of energy. Whatever you're doing that work with, that's quality. It's definitely paying off because you're manifesting in. That's a really intense focus. This Nine of Wands, this is that wounded warrior energy. This card is really telling me that right now it's about you really looking at your energy while you're doing all of this work and you're manifesting. Make sure you don't overtax yourself and burn out. So pace yourself. Make sure that you get your enough rest, that you're eating right, and that you do take time for yourself is kind of what this card is really telling me, because otherwise you're overextended. And then the card of burnout will show up. But right now, this is you just like maybe getting some extra sleep. That's what I'm getting. But I'm seeing that you're actually building something. It's almost like, in a way, it feels like you could be even building an empire. I just feel like it could be real estate. I feel like it could be crypto. It's that kind of energy. It's like it's some type of an investment you might be building, but you're doing it with other people, like you have a team. Beautiful energy. That's what the universe wants to tell you, Vinny from Vegas. I love it. All right, thank you for your question. All right, next one is from Donna in Tampa. Okay, a Floridian. Okay, here we go. Hi, Allison. I just booked a reading with you after watching your latest Leo video. I love your energy. Thank you. Flattery gets you everywhere. I look forward to doing the reading for you. Then she says, what does the universe want to tell me about my upcoming vacation? Donna from Tampa. Okay, let's find out. So what's going to happen with your vacation? Let me get a different deck. I think this is a good one for vacations. Let's see. What does the universe want to tell you about your upcoming vacation? All right. We've got the Five of Swords. We've got the Knight of Cups. And we've got the Six of Cups. Five of Swords, Knight of Cups, And we've got the Six of Cups. Well, I don't know when your vacation is, but I think you're going to have some obstacles, some headaches coming in. And that could just be with travel because everything else looks phenomenal. So it could be delays at the airport. I mean, we are coming into holiday season, but this is telling me there's some obstacles. Maybe there's some connections that are missed. Maybe there's something with accommodations that are coming. It's that kind of energy. But I feel like once you get to where you're going, we've got the Knight of Cups and the Six of Cups. This is you bringing your cup of love forward. You're following your heart. Maybe this is a bucket list. Maybe you're going to see relatives. Whatever it is, you're really doing something that you're loving, that you're going to just, I think you're building incredible memories. This is something that you're really divinely aligned to do right now and that you're loving it. You're doing it from your heart. This is the card that is the Six of Cups. It's the card of childhood and nostalgia. These two together, it's like pure love. Maybe you're going to see relatives. You know, maybe it's one of those moments where you are going to go see your grandkids. Whatever it is, this vacation that's coming up is something that maybe it's a bucket list item that you're divinely aligned to do. It might even make you feel like a young child again. It's tapping into something inside you that maybe it's going to make you feel young at heart. This is going to be a phenomenal vacation, but in the very beginning, there's going to be some obstacles and headaches. So these are swords. They're thoughts, words, and ideas. Again, I feel like it's obstacles that has to do with the travel itself, not with the place you're going to, not with the people you're going to run into, nothing like that. It's just going to be you getting there. That's what the universe wants to tell you, Donna. I look forward to our session together. Thank you. All right, so next question. Let me just check in on the chat, see how everyone's doing. Hey, Jennifer, nice to see you. You live in San Diego? That's where I'm from, born and raised. I love it there. I want to go home. I heard La Jolla was going to incorporate from San Diego. That's where I wanted to go. I was excited that they were going to break away. They want their streets repaired, and they were willing to incorporate to be able to have their money go to where it's supposed to be. So I thought, my kind of people. All right. They want some sanity in that crazy state that's lost its mind. Such a gorgeous state, you guys. It's such a gorgeous state. I cannot believe what has happened. It's been turned upside down. All right, that is for Donna in Tampa. All right, so let's see. Basically, so final call. Don't send any more questions. If you haven't sent it already, please don't send it. I still have a couple more to go. I'm just seeing. So no more questions at this point. And just a reminder, I am having a sale going on my site. You've seen a lot of people booking here. If you would like to book a personal reading with me or messages from your loved ones or any of the 1-hour services, and I have gift cards available at the discounted rate and you redeem them for the full price, definitely go ahead and take advantage of that. The sale's going on until November 21st. So you can go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. Link is in the description below. Definitely go check it out. And don't forget, I have the daily readings if you haven't seen that. So that's something that it's short and sweet. I mean, it's short if you want to get a quick glimpse of the day. All right. So where were those two questions? Here it is. Okay. So this is from Leaf from Denmark. Okay. So he writes, "Hi, Allison. I really enjoy your videos and dailies. My question is, will I find love in the next year?" Okay, let's go ahead and find out. All right. And I'll be there soon. I can't wait. I'm part Danish, so I'm actually on my way there. Okay, so here we go. Will you find love in the next year? Yes. Oh my God. 2 of Cups, the first card out. 5 of Swords. And the High Priestess. Okay. We have 2 of Cups, the 5 of Swords, and the High Priestess. So will you find love in the next year? Yes. There'll be an issue. So you're definitely going to find a kindred spirit. You're going to find someone that is very attractive, very enticing to you, someone that you want to start a relationship with. It might start off as a friendship and then develop into a love relationship, but you're definitely going to be meeting someone that you're really attracted to. There are some obstacles. These are swords, thoughts, words, and ideas. So it might be even a communication problem. It might be that you're saying one thing and they're hearing another. And so it could be that you're talking past each other, right? So it's maybe getting on the same page, because I feel like you're kindred spirits, but there's something about communication that there's an obstacle there. So definitely speaking your truth, get that out, not masking anything or holding back, I think would really help. Both parts. It's not just you, it's just in the relationship itself. And then the High Priestess. This is telling me that intuitively you'll know if this person is right for you, which tells me you might be meeting several people that are a kindred spirit. You might meet, let's say, 3 or 4 people, and maybe they start off okay, and maybe they turn into some lemons. Use your intuition to see which one is right for you. And that's not a negative on them. It's just maybe it's not the type of relationship that you're looking for a romantic relationship. Maybe as friends, they're fantastic, but it doesn't get to that next stage, that next level as far as romance goes. But this tells me to trust your intuition, because this tells me you'll see them and feel into it a mile away. I think you're very, very intuitive, and that you will feel into it. You're very in touch with your heart, but there's some obstacle in the relationship that's coming. Wow. So will you find love in the next year? Yes, you will. Just be aware of the communication and make sure that that's clear. Maybe they're not clear in their communication, and maybe it's a language issue. If you're dating someone that, let's say English or Danish isn't their first language, maybe it's just a communication level, and it's a matter of speaking in a common language that you both share, or Google Translate, whatever it might be, just to make it easier for that communication, to alleviate problems. That way there's no misunderstanding. That's what the universe wants to tell you today. Yeah, the moderators are awesome. They really are. All right. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so I think there was one more. I just want to double check. I have to switch back. Yeah, this is the last question. So this is the last question of the night. And after that, I'm going to do the general reading for the collective. So here we go. So the last question is, hi, Allison. I love and appreciate your skills. Thank you so much. Flattery gets you everywhere. I lost my dog a month ago. Does he have a message for me? Thanks, Howard from California. Oh, okay, let's do that. I'm sorry for your loss. Okay, so does your dog have a message for you? Okay, this is Howard from California. I'm actually going to switch decks on that question. Let's do that. All right, so does your dog have a message for you? Okay. We have the Queen of Swords, we have the Queen of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. So we have the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. So this is really saying that he has a lot of clarity on what happened. I think that, I'm not sure how the dog passed away, but I feel like the dog has a lot of clarity on the whole situation. I think that he's seeing you from the other side, like there's this boundary. He's over here in this black and white realm, and you're over there in the living, and he sees very clearly what happened. So I don't know if it was an accident. I don't know, like, being hit by a car, or if it was cancer or something. But now that he's on the other side, he sees what happened. He's very loving, very nurturing, very open-hearted, and he's telling you with this card that he loves you greatly, that he had the best life ever. This is the Queen of Pentacles. She's loving, she's very nurturing, she's open-hearted, warm-hearted, and that's what this dog is saying to you. From the other side, wanting you to know that you're very loving, very open-hearted, that you were everything in this dog's life. That's playtime. I mean, like, you were the dog's world. This dog really wants you to get a lot of clarity on what it is that you're going through. And it's interesting, the clarity is in black and white coming from the other side. We live in color, that they're right now in black and white, the dog is. And this is about really seeing things for what they are. The dog really wants you to confront some truths. So I don't know what that means, but the dog wants you to see some truths. So that's the message for you. So I don't know if somebody did something to the dog and the dog wants you to see a truth. I don't know. It's kind of an interesting energy, but the dog wants you to see truth before you go further to really confront a truth that's around. I hope that makes sense to you. But no. Look at this woman's face. This is how the dog sees you. Very loving, very nurturing, there for the dog all the time. Family. Wow. So that's the message, Howard. So thank you for your question. I hope that makes sense. I don't think you're live because I haven't seen your name tonight. But yeah, I'm sorry for your loss. Okay, here we go. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the reading for the collective. Everybody watching live, in the replay, or whenever this video happens to find you. And if you're enjoying tonight's show, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the show. And leave a comment on this video, not just in the chat, but after the video posts, and let everybody know what you think about it. All right, here we go. All right. Especially if I answered your question, please leave a comment. That would be great. All right. What does the universe want to tell everybody today? We have the moon. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. All right. The moon, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. So, two knights in the earthly realm and in your emotions and in love. This is Prince Charming energy. So I just want to remind everybody, knights are on a mission. So we have the moon as the first card. This is everybody getting in touch with your emotions and your intuition. This is talking about you getting clarity and maybe the unseen. So for me, that's you getting clarity in your intuition, that you would really benefit from that, from trusting your intuition and really tapping into it. This is a card that also talks about fear. So fear of the unknown. This is stepping over fear. That's what you do with it. You don't let it control you. You step over it. And that allows you to have this clear path to your future. So that's an energy that's coming in, along with the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is on a mission. The Knight of Pentacles has been sent on a mission from the King and Queen. And that is to find an opportunity to plan and prepare for the future. And she is gathering crystals. She's got her tools and her trusty boots. She is plodding at times, one steady foot in front of the other. Slow and steady wins the race, and taking time to smell the roses, so to speak. This is that moment where you are really enjoying the ride. So you're enjoying the journey, not just the destination. And that is phenomenal. This is you trusting your intuition, enjoying the journey. I think that you are open to some excitement, everybody. There's something that is a mystery that is about, but you're enjoying the ride. You're not letting it just kind of like, you're not letting it, what's the word I'm looking for? You're not letting it slow you down, I guess, for lack of a better word. You're not letting it take you on a type of distraction. You're just kind of going with it. And then we have the Knight of Cups. This is the Knight of Love. This knight is all about bringing his cup of love forward and having a beautiful artistic expression. So he's playing a harp here. That's expressing yourself artistically. That is a wonderful outlet for love and love of source. Playing music, poetry, high-end stuff, or loving high vibrational stuff, not lower vibrational, guttery type music or an expression. This is really expressing love. So it's that kind of energy that also is part of this card. Source is kind of saying, was what I'm getting, is that it's a great opportunity for you to follow your heart and to express yourself, whether it is going to be in something that is an action, so taking action to show someone that you love them, or whether it's going to be in expressing it in that artistic fashion, not just like hey, I did this for you, that's because I love you, but it's more like, I did this and I created something beautiful in the world to also really have that vibration of love. It's more expansive, that type of artistic expression. That could be something as simple as cooking, as that being your love language. This could be something where, so a lot of people say, well, I don't have any money. I do see that come up a lot. So this is what you can do. Go get some rocks and do some artistic design in the soil with rocks. Do some type of design. Be creative. Putter around the garden. If you're in an apartment, think of something that you can do to create something interesting, right? Google it. Do YouTube. See what these hobby people are doing and see if there's anything that resonates with you that maybe you want to experiment and have some fun with. Paint. Right? Do anything that is fun, that is that kind of expression. Even if you're not any good at it, just start doing that and it'll make you smile. Maybe you'll laugh at yourself, Doesn't matter. It's just doing it and having that feeling of creativity. So that's what the universe wants to tell everybody today. All right, everybody, that's what I have for you for today. And as always, again, if you could, please like, share, and subscribe. It helps out the channel. And I will see you next week. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. Bye for now. Don't forget, 2 cameras are coming. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Bye for now.